welcome to What the Mother with Boogie.
And Breizy.
We're two crazy moms keeping
Pretty
it
much.
real.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about gross stuff and fun stuff.
Fun stuff, gross stuff. That's pretty much what I feel like motherhood is, right? Fun and gross.
It's a lot of gross.
It's a lot of gross.
Speaking of gross, I think being a woman is kind of gross.
Do I share what I'm going through at this moment?
By all means. I mean, I'm there. I was out of it, in it, out of it.
Oh, well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about what I'm going through at this very moment. Those 3 lovely little letters. UTI.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you were talking about menopause.
No, we'll get to that. I'm talking about my current status of my UTI, where my bladder feels like it's on fire and attacking my body from the inside out.
I had a kidney stone a few years back, so the amount of water I drink with lemon
Oh,
is insane.
do we like that?
No, because I get up and I pee like 10 times a night. I'm all
Yeah.
comfortable in the covers, and all of a sudden my bladder's like, "Hey, girl, gotta go."
Knocking.
I'm
Knocking.
Like,
Yeah. No, I was in urgent care yesterday because I started feeling. Do you get UTIs at all, or are you lucky, one of those lucky women that?
I haven't had one in a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too much information? Something to
No, I'm just
know.
saying I haven't had one in a while. It was probably the 90s.
Oh, is it? Is it something from the 90s that I'm bringing back? Yeah, no, I started the other day feeling the classic symptoms. I bought the over-the-counter stuff that turns your urine like bright orange just to get the pain away, and wound up in urgent care yesterday. So now I'm on antibiotics and drinking wine, which I don't think you're supposed to do, but I'm going to do it because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. Living dangerously. Antibiotics and wine.
You don't sleep good tonight, girl.
If only. I hope so. My children, I'm sorry, are texting me. Oh, so yeah, what you were saying before though about menopause. So we were chatting the other day, and I just think it's not fair that we have to go through perimenopause where you still have your period and then you start experiencing menopause-like symptoms.
Yeah.
You're in it. You're in it too.
No, I'm out of that part, and I'm in full on menopause, hot flashes,
Right.
weird things going on with my body.
But you don't get your period anymore?
No.
Bitch. How long has it been? Is this too personal? Tell me. We should have a safe word.
A few years now. A few years.
Really?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. That's the only wonderful thing about menopause. Because
No.
the hot flashes, the mood swings, the menopausal belly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, my ear will randomly ring.
That's part of menopause?
Yes, I saw a lady on TikTok. She had the same thing.
I don't think that's a thing.
I thought I had to go to the ear doctor.
I think that's called tinnitus, and that's because you listen to your music too loudly.
I mean, I thought it was my old clubbing days, at the club, listening to the music too loud. No, it happens.
That's part of menopause. Wow.
My last EKG came up funky, and they're like, "Oh, it could be menopause, could be you're having a heart attack." Hey. I'm like,
What?
Thanks, Mother Nature. Appreciate it.
No, you're educating me now because I didn't know ringing ears and failing hearts were part of menopause. I thought it all had to do with like
your hair
down there
changes,
type
your
stuff.
body changes. Yeah, it's fun. It's been a joyride where I'm freezing my ass off 1 minute, and the next thing you know, I'm butt ass naked. I'm like, my poor husband's like, "What's going on? Am I getting lucky, or does it happen?"
The neighbors are getting their binoculars out.
Yeah,
they're like, "It's that time of the day for her."
And it's like 2 at night at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When is 2 at night actually? Like when is that?
Like 2 a.m. I'll start
So the
sweating,
morning.
and then another one at like 5:30 in
Ew.
the morning. I'll start sweating.
Is this seasonal or is this every day?
No, this is every night. And my coworkers are like, "How come you take all these showers all the time?" I was like, "Cause I'm a sweaty fucking mess. That's why. I don't want to offend." I wake up, my hair's like plastered to the side of my face, sweat.
With menopausal glue.
Ugh,
Oh my
freaking gross.
God.
And I'm not even gonna get started on like the random chin hair
Oh,
that comes out and it's very thick and now it's gray. Who
what?
did that? Why? Why? What's the purpose of
Yeah,
this?
you're definitely having different symptoms
There's
than
no
I.
biological reason. What do I need that for? That chin hair? Am I gonna make something out of that freaking
No.
thing?
Do you ever pick it? Like pull it out and it's a long, is it long and coiled?
No, it's thick and
Oh,
white, like a
oh,
wire. My niece
oh.
helped me pull one out once. I told her I was a fucking robot.
You needed assistance to
Yeah.
get.
She saw it
Wow.
in the sunlight and she was like
Mm.
looking at me and I'm like, "You see that chin hair, don't you?"
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
not
get this the like peach fuzz beard or
I mean,
no?
I'm half Italian, but no.
Oh. I
No,
got
no.
those little like derma blades, I think they're called.
Yeah, but doesn't it grow back thicker?
I think that's an old wives' tale. I'm gonna go with
Oh.
that's an old wives' tale because I shaved that shit off and I hope it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know.
No, if you catch me like, like this,
Yeah,
I'm not in deep thought.
you actually have
I
something
found a
going
chin
on.
hair. And then
Okay.
I'm like waiting until I get home so I can
Right.
get my tweezers out, yank that sucker out.
Now, if we're
Same thing with the prep.
together, if we're together, let's just play this out for a second and we're enjoying, I don't know, coffee or a meal, and I see one hanging from your chin. Are you the type of person that, like, if your fly's open, do you want me to let you know? Or do you want me to
Yes.
just let that rock out so that you can find it on your own?
No, you got to tell me. Same thing with food
Okay.
in my mouth. I hate that.
Well, sure. But I feel
People
like
don't
food in your
people don't
teeth,
tell you.
different. Okay.
No.
Tell you. Tell you
If
you have that
if my
little,
fly's open, if I got a chin hair,
you got it.
if I
I
got
think they're like chin
if I have a
pubes.
bat in the cave,
Oh,
you gotta tell me. People
100%.
don't. Oh, I
100%.
didn't want to offend you. Yeah, so you'd rather have me walking around with a freaking booger in my nose, hanging from my
Yeah,
nose?
no,
Thanks.
no. No,
Thanks,
no, no.
friend.
You're such a good friend.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah. I think I started with the whole perimenopausal stuff last year, and this summer was god awful because not only are you hot just from it being the summer, but then I would
Mhm.
get these hot flashes that truly started from like the bowels of hell and then would just generate up my vagine into my internal organs. And it was like, like coming out of every pore of my body.
Oh
It was,
yeah.
oh. And then I found myself in B&H, like the camera store in the city with my boyfriend, and I was crying. I was just crying because I didn't have a hair tie. I was sweating and disgusting, and I just started crying. And I'm like, what is happening to my life right now? And it's perimenopause. So that's
Oh
fun.
yeah. And then
Mhm.
it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, well, guys have to have this." And what do you have? What
No,
colonoscopy? I had that.
no, guys have nothing. And you
What?
sleep through a colonoscopy, so I don't want to hear it.
Look, I gotta say the prep was god awful. I
Yes.
mean, I didn't realize how full of shit I was until I prepped for a
Literally.
colonoscopy. Like
Hmm.
I was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
make it stop."
Hmm.
But the sleep was nice. It was a nice detox. My skin was glowing afterwards. I mean, this is
What?
what famous people do. That they give themselves, those enemas
Yeah, but
before
aren't
like
those called like clonic? I don't know. There's
isn't it
something
similar?
that
Like they clean their ass out
I don't know. I saw something
before
on
big party.
TikTok where people were awake and they were lying in a bed. Yes. And they had like a vacuum type device shoved at their bum. And it was like, and they were awake and they were like, woo, enjoying this ride. I'm not even kidding. I don't understand it.
Watching the shit come out of their body.
Pretty much.
No,
No,
knock
pretty
me out,
much.
knock
No,
me out.
100%. I had one done, I think it was a month or 2 months ago. And I lied. She said, "Did you finish the prep?" I didn't finish the prep because I know, but in my mind, here was my justification for that. So my guy friend went and had his colonoscopy, and I had mine not the same day. But why is our prep the same size? I'm like, you're 6 feet tall. I'm 5'3". I should only need to drink half. So that's what I did. And then she told me we have to do it again because
You're still full of shit.
I was still full of shit. And I
Drank the
was, because
whole
I was
thing.
like, I drank the whole thing. I didn't. I couldn't do it. It was disgusting.
Well, when the doctor asked me, I said, I mean, water. It's just water now at this point. And it was clear. It was clear.
No, mine was not.
See? You're full of
No,
shit.
I knew it. I knew I
Okay,
wasn't going to
girl.
be ready. And
Liar.
how did you wake up from that? Did you wake up like a normal
Like a
human
baby.
being?
I woke up nice. I was the best sleep I got in a long time.
Mm.
I had a little bit of cranberry juice. I put my clothes back on and I got the hell out of there. And people are like, oh, I had burgers. Or I was still a little like nauseous.
Oh,
So I had a
yeah.
little bit of, I think I had like a grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah.
I woke up like one of those people that they record and then they put on TikTok and they go viral. I woke up crying, hysterically crying
What's with you in the
because
crying?
what?
What's with you in the crying?
I'm an emotional mess, but I woke up crying. They went and got Rob out of the lobby, out of the waiting room, and he came over to me and I couldn't stop crying. And then I just started crying because I wanted this chicken sandwich from the coffee shop that was going to close. And I couldn't stop crying. And the male nurse, I don't know why I have to say he's a male nurse, but the nurse was like, it's okay. Either
The
people laugh
nurse
or
who was a
cry.
man.
My nurse is a man. He was lovely, but I was like ugly crying. And it was like a good 10, 15 minutes. And then I came to and realized what I was doing and I was mortified. And then she told me we have to do it again one day. So that was fun.
Oh man. No, I've
Mm.
never come out of anesthesia
Mm.
like messy or crying.
Right.
You going to the bathroom?
No, I just realized. So a little tidbit about me. I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm a hot mess. So my laptop says it's going to die. So I'm just going to get the battery cord because why do that ahead of time?
She knew we were recording this shit too.
I know.
What the hell? Well, nice painting. I mean, really?
Listen,
Got me sitting here by myself.
we
while you
all
get
have
your
one of
cord?
these friends.
Yes.
When was the last time you ran out of gas?
Never.
Last week. The time before that? Last
soon as it
month.
gets to a certain point, like it's not halfway, but it's not empty. That one in the as soon as it gets in that
The
middle
quarter.
spot.
The quarter.
Thank you. I can't speak. As soon as it hits a quarter, I just put gas in it just now because it was at a quarter.
Well, aren't you responsible?
I try. I get paranoid. Like,
No.
we live in New York and I think I'm gonna get stranded somewhere.
Yeah.
I got my water bottles in the trunk in case something happens to me on the side of the road in New York.
Your wooden stakes for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm not going to find a place to eat in case I get, stranded. Meanwhile, there's like a, restaurant and pizzeria every freaking block.
Yeah, no, I wait till my gas light is on. And then I'm like, oh, but wait, the little bar is still there. I still have time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Now you got me paranoid. No, I am plugged in. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, maybe I'm not.
What's the percentage on your phone?
5.
Oh my God.
5, not 55, 5. And yours?
73.
Well, I guess you will be the responsible adult in this relationship.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yeah. So listen, just not to go back to a lovely subject of perimenopause, but since we were on that, I just need to use this as a safe place to vent. So I have always been one of those people, and some of my female friends hated me for this. Meanwhile, I had nothing to do with it, but I was always one of those people growing up that was just on the slight side because genetically my mom was thin, this one, and I really didn't have an issue with that. Last year, something happened where my body was just like a big F you. Do you know, and I have no problem saying, 20 pounds. Janet, 20 pounds in 1 year. I don't think that's normal. My
Oh,
doctor
gained?
agreed. My doctor agreed though. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this is part of perimenopause. She's like, 20 pounds is a lot. I want it to be like, fuck you. So now I have to go get my thyroid checked. I'm like, no, I'm blaming everything on perimenopause. She's like, how's
Oh,
your diet? What?
yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I gained weight from
20
well, it was
pounds.
weird. I had my kids later on in my late 30s. And
Mhm.
then when I hit 40, I was actually in great shape. I joined Weight Watchers. I was doing Zumba
Mhm.
and I was doing kickboxing. And then I hurt myself. Every time I'm
Mm.
like doing good,
Right.
I hurt myself. I started doing good again. Remember, we were doing softball and I jacked up my knee and then I had to
Mhm.
stop. And then I got told, oh, don't do Zumba. Zumba's not good for your knee. So I was like, but I like Zumba. Like,
I'll do jazzercise.
yeah, I was like, come on. And
Yeah.
the same thing, I changed up my diet because I get migraines and I was told, do this, this, and this. And then I'm like, but I get on the scale and the scale's like, nah, fatty. Sorry. And I'm like, come on. And they're like, oh, it could be menopause. I'm like, what do you mean it could be?
Just
It's
blame
either
it on menopause.
blame it on the menopause.
Right. Yeah. Don't even
No,
get me started on Milli Vanilli.
as soon as my husband stops drinking soda, he loses like 10 pounds.
Oh, I'm sure.
I haven't
That's
drank
just
soda in like 30 years.
no. It's
I
just
don't
all
drink soda.
sugar. It's all sugar. The only time I really want soda is if I'm having like Chinese or pizza where it's really salty and then
Yeah.
I need a little soda, but
Yeah. I mean, the soda I have in my house is ginger ale, for Christ's sake.
mm,
Oh, and my little
mhm.
root beer because I like a little rum chata in it.
I love root beer. I
That's
like a
it.
little ice cream in it. That could be the weight thing.
It's so
But
freaking
yeah,
annoying.
now lately though, I do find, in all seriousness, I do find that any change in personality, any attitude, any weight gain, anything, I blame it on perimenopause. So I could really be having some other sort of thing happening in my body, and it's menopause. It's
Now
perimenopause.
breaking, the Breezy goes on a shooting spree at a local
Don't even joke about that.
at a local Target, and she blamed it on menopause.
The headlines would be premenopausal postal
Premenopausal
mother.
psycho
Psycho.
drives off the road, and she's blaming it on menopause.
But you know what? I think every premenopausal woman would be like, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
They're like, it should have happened. It would have happened we didn't expect it. She was a nice person,
Mm-hmm.
but it was the menopause drove her over
It
the
was the
edge.
menopause that got her in the end. Oh my God.
Here lies Breezy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, menopause.
But okay, I don't understand truly. So you go through perimenopause or premenopause or whatever fancy name we want to give it for a couple of years. And then you hit menopause, and then that could be up to 7 to 8 years. What is happening?
I don't get it. Like I was talking to my mom and she's not dealing with anything right now, but she had menopause bad. And I was like, when does this end?
It doesn't.
It's like once it stops, I'm gonna die. Like
You just die.
it's like what the fuck?
It's just menopause and death. It just follows each other.
It's like, okay, no more hot flashes, but now you're gonna be cold on ice.
Right.
Dead.
6 feet under.
There you go. You get your period and you get cramps. You feel like shit.
Oh,
Then you
I
get
made
the
the
babies,
mistake.
and then you get the placenta. That's
Oh,
nice. Ooh.
why did you have to? No,
Then you
no.
get the Perri, then you
The
get the
pet,
Meno, and then you're dead.
and then you're dead. I
Oh, and
can't.
what do you men get? Oh,
Mm.
someone has to cup your balls and make you cough? Yeah, big fucking deal.
No. Where?
Poor baby. Oh, you get the
Poor.
man cold? Oh, you have the
No.
sniffles?
Oh, please.
Fuck you.
I Okay. I feel like there are so many episodes within this one conversation, and I could speak about my ex because I love him dearly. He's one of my best friends, but he was the stereotypical, like, I'm dying. And his whole line was, I don't feel 100%. I'm going to stay away from you and the kids so I don't get you sick. Really? Really? Okay, thanks. I'll see you in 4 days when you emerge from the basement from your cold. I can't.
Well, I like it when I get sick. It's what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Did you pick up this? Did you pick up
Mhm.
that?
Mhm.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you're still on the couch?
Right.
What?
Mhm. Oh,
Excuse me? I have 103 fever.
you could have a limb hanging from just dangling and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I had COVID one year, like
Mhm.
pretty decent. I felt like I got hit by a truck,
You had a
and
decent COVID?
yeah, it was decent. It
Pretty
was, because
decent.
I had COVID where I was like, oh, this is just a little cold.
Right. I had that.
But I had the COVID that was like, all right, let's see let's see what we
I'm
can do.
dying. I'm dying.
Yeah. And
Yes.
like
Mhm.
I literally felt like I got run over by a truck.
Yeah.
And I was laying, I was like, oh my God. And I was
Mhm.
asked what was for dinner. What's for dinner? I said,
Mhm.
go order yourself a pizza, you
Mhm.
ass. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter because we're just expected. Just expected to continue on.
Well, you ever see those videos where they have the guys hooked up to
Yes.
the simulated
Cramps or labor pains.
labor pains?
That's so enjoyable to watch.
That was good. It's some good stuff.
I know.
The
I
pain in their
know.
faces, the crying.
It's
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
something
I would
else.
love I love the men that are in my life. I love them dearly, but I would take great pleasure in hooking them up to one of those machines.
Well, I think about it. I mean, look, as myself speaking, I'm really glad for, the invention of drugs for
Mm.
those type of things.
Mhm.
I don't think I could have survived like a 1800s. I would have been dead by now.
Oh god. No, they were just squatting in the fields, popping them out, and then back to, like,
No, I would have been
shucking
dead. I would
corn.
have died of dysentery like at like 7 or 8 years old, I promise.
Oh, no. Little House on the Did you ever watch Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
I love that
Laura
show,
Ingalls
but
would have
there's
been my
no way.
friend and she'd have been like, "Oh, poor Boogie, she died at 7. She caught the
Here
scarlet
lies Boogie. She
she
didn't make
caught
it to
the
menopause.
She didn't even have the joys of menopause because she
Right.
died at 7 of the
Exactly.
common cold."
We're terrible.
It would have been like, "Here lies this little Boogie. She
little
was a nice
little
little girl.
Boogie.
She was a nice little girl, but she caught the scarlet fever and
Ugh.
died, unfortunately." I don't know why I'm doing that accent because,
I don't know.
Laura
It's
Ingalls
just
didn't
it
talk like
seems to
that.
go with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
But I would have died. Not only would I have died of that, but if I
Mhm.
lived long enough, I probably would have killed myself because
Oh.
I like to shower a lot. And the fact that people back
Mhm.
then didn't,
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known any different.
I would have known.
You wouldn't have known. There would have been
I would
no
have
indoor
smelled.
plumbing.
Oh, I would have been so upset. You don't understand. Like, if I could shower 3 times a day,
You
I
would.
shower twice, and that's
Sure.
people are like, okay. I've done 3, I've done 4. Like, I
Showers
love,
in
I
a
love to
day.
shower. I
Yeah.
love feeling clean.
Do you take full showers where you're washing everything, or is it just like the wash off, like just the let the
No, it's
water
the
hit my
washing
body?
everything except my hair.
Right.
Like, I have my little duck shower cap. I'll show you
Mhm.
one day.
You
But
wear a shower cap.
yes, I wear a shower cap.
Sorry. It's a nice visual.
I do the dry shampoo. I spray my hair. I
Mhm.
clip it up. I put the
Uh-huh.
little shower cap on, and then
Stop.
I
Do you
wash.
really?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should try that because sometimes when I don't want to wet my hair, I'm doing the thing where like I'm bending my body in a way where my head won't hit the water.
No.
Maybe I
Yeah.
need to
That's
shower
why I
cap
do
it.
it. You got a
Mm.
shower cap. Yeah.
And it has ducks on it.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Of course it has
But
ducks.
yes, every time I
Mm.
couldn't live in that time frame. I couldn't. I would
No.
be like, they said, "Oh, you remember when they used to say to you in history class, oh, the women, oh, everyone used to get married in the spring so you could hold the flowers because it would mask your stink."
Did they say that?
Yeah, that the brides used to hold flowers so that it would mask their smell.
Is that why we hold flowers to this day?
Yes. See what you're
Wow.
learning?
I'm learning
And
so much, and my ears
I
are gonna ring in a few years, and I need to hold more flowers.
I would oh, imagine and not being able to shave things. No.
Mm-mm. I wonder what their legs looked like back then.
They were
Little
fucking
House on the
hairy.
Prairie didn't show hairy legs.
No.
Mm.
The pits, the bush. Nope.
I'm checking my
Nope.
pits. I'm like, wait a minute.
I couldn't do it. I would die. I would have been dead.
No. Yeah. I think was I telling you this the other day? I think I was telling you. Um, and for anyone else that might listen, just please find a way to tell me I'm not alone. So again, I'm going to blame it on perimenopause, but my stink has changed.
Oh yes,
I
you
was
did tell me
telling you
about it.
this. Yeah, and I'm going to share that because I have no boundaries, obviously. But my stink has changed. I used to, just have that regular smell of like, oh, okay, some deodorant is needed.
Oh, you
Could
got
you
like
not look so disgusted right now? You have that look on your face of disgust. Fix your face. Judge. We listen and we don't judge. So, yes, there are
true.
times this is what's happening to me. And please tell me I'm not alone. I shower. I wash up all the bits in the private areas with a lovely scrub. I get out of said shower, pat myself down with the towel, and before I leave, I smell. I I do the sniff test and my pits smell already before I'm out of the bathroom. I don't understand it. And that doesn't happen to you because
That's
you're like some angelic goddess.
that's pretty aggressive though
I
on your
know.
body's part. Well, what's
I don't know. I'm blaming it on Perri.
yeah.
Perri's a little bitch and she's kicking my ass because it's like onion bialys underneath my armpits. I'm not kidding.
That's a nice little way to put it.
I mean, I love a good onion
Have you ever
bialy with
tried that? What's that
butter.
Lumi?
Yes.
Oh, it's not working for your underpits?
No, what happens is my body will acclimate and then it just like decides to just go against everything and nothing works anymore.
Oh,
So now I'm on to I think it's Secret. I don't know. I made the mistake, Mom, I love you, but I make the mistake of telling my mother these things and then I will get an onslaught of like Facebook articles or like homeopathic videos on how to make yourself like I'm just like, Mom,
I heard
stop.
apple cider vinegar.
Oh, don't even start with the apple cider vinegar. My mom swears by that for every ailment, everything. What was that movie with the Windex and the Greek people?
Yeah, my big
Yeah.
fat Greek wedding.
Yes, that is my mother with the apple cider vinegar. I'm like, look, let me just chug it and like cure all my ailments. I don't know. But yeah, I smell. Please, if I'm ever with you, just like if you have a chin hair and you're like, just say breezy, you're a little ripe. I will not be offended.
I don't have a problem telling you that.
No, chances are I have a deodorant in my bag. I have deodorants all over the
I
place.
keep
My
a
car,
deodorant in my bag. I keep
I have
mints
to.
in my bag. I don't like having bad breath.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's just the way it is.
Mhm.
I'm aware of myself to know,
It's
like,
good to have self-awareness.
where I'm like a little like, okay, yeah, all right, pop a mint.
How many of you listening are checking your breath right now?
Pop a mint,
Pop a
smell the
mint.
pits.
Yeah. I'm a mess. And I'm owning it, I think.
Yeah, we're all a mess in our own way. You
Sure.
know,
I agree.
I'm super OCD when it comes to showering and cleanliness. Maybe in my former life I was just like a pig,
Huh.
or maybe I was dragged through the mud, or maybe I was a farmer. I don't know.
That's a direction I didn't see this conversation going in.
Maybe in
What
my
were you
former
in your
life I was
former life?
shamed for being a dirty, shamed.
Shame. Get out the
She's
bell.
a dirty.
Shame.
He's
Shame.
dirty. Or maybe I was like a hosed down by like somebody. I don't know. All I know is I have major issues with smelling. I don't like to
Oh.
stink.
Is that why you didn't want to do this podcast in one location? Did you smell me?
No,
Oh, she smelled me.
no.
During our planning
Now
phase,
she's
you were
having
like,
now she's now you're reaching there because I would have been like,
Be like,
Bree, here's your
ripe.
secret.
You're a little ripe.
You're a
Telling
little
you,
right.
we need to have a safe word for those things. Just
Yes.
one word that means check your pits, check your teeth, check your chin. One word.
What are we gonna use?
Pig. Maybe we just go just one oink.
No, we'll go shame.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
Shame.
Shame. I will just carry a bell with us and just the shame bell.
Be like, hello, Breezy.
Shame.
Your pits are a little ripe there. Take care. What are you doing?
I'm playing with my bat wings because that's happened now too since Perri.
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 Well, maybe we should just call it Perri. Perri, that means you smell.
That's what I'm going to do. Yes, that's a good one. Perri. Be like, what's up, Perri? And then we just excuse ourselves and go to the restroom and check everything.
And then be
Just
like,
check everything.
oh, this bloody chin hair.
You love that accent.
I know. I don't know why.
You do it well.
I do accents all day.
You do it well. Oh, I love
like,
it.
oh, Perri, you got a chin hair.
Oh.
Pull it off.
Promise me one thing.
Yes.
If in the middle or the beginning of pulling said chin hair, it starts to turn into one of those that's like really long, just start recording. I love shit like that.
I don't have long ones. I do have white ones.
Yeah.
I even found a white hair on my eyebrow.
I have so many white eyebrows.
It's so freaking annoying.
I have so many. I look like I don't have eyebrows in places, but I do, but they're just super blonde.
I got thick ones, so
Do you dye yours?
No.
Do you pencil them?
No.
That's all natural?
Yeah. If I don't take care of them, I'll look like Bert from Sesame Street.
Can you give me some?
It'll literally go right across.
Oh my God.
If I don't take care of in the middle.
I once had mine dyed when I went to go get my hair done. She was like, let's just put some color in your eyebrows. And my skin absorbed it so much that it was like, I looked like a man. And I was home scrubbing my face. I'm like, oh my God. And I think I rubbed out like 5 or 10 eyebrows in the process on each eyebrow.
Yeah, no, if I don't I pluck my own. And if I don't, I will have a unibrow.
Mm.
I'm a hairy woman.
You're hairy, I'm stinky. Together we make Breezy and Boogie.
Oh, I like that.
I like it. It's our new jingle.
Yeah. Between my chin hairs, my lip hairs,
Mm-hmm.
my eyebrow.
It's all good, Mama. So listen, before we wrap this up, you know what I think would be lovely? Why don't you share, where did Boogie come from? Why Boogie?
Boogie was based Boogie is a nickname that I got, and then I started a story about a bear that likes to dance, and it ended up being Boogie Bear. Where are you going?
Because why silence my phones when we're going to record?
She didn't charge her freaking laptop, and she didn't silence her phone. What the fuck?
I run out of gas.
The Boogie Bear, and I was all over Long Island dancing for anyone who would invite me, and raised $7,000 for charity.
Did you really? Was it that much?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
To 3 different charities, and it was a lot of fun. And I even have the bear costume. One day I'll wear it.
You should. But don't tell me. Just appear on screen.
Yeah. And what about you, Breezy?
Breezy was something my mom actually used to call me.
Breezy, beautiful
cover girl. No, my mom used to just call me Breezy. And then when I was doing like my, YouTube stuff or whatever, I just named it just Breezy. And I just kept it. It was one of my fun nicknames that I liked. So that's it. Nothing exciting about raising money. I'm not good like that. I don't have a costume.
I had my 5 minutes of fame. I was
you did.
NBC, I was in a newspaper, but no one knew who I was because I wouldn't take off my head because my grays were coming in.
That's why. Yes.
And I'm vain. I was a sweaty mess, and they're like, "Are you going to take the head off?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I looked like I
Mm,
was in a wind tunnel and splashed with water because it started to get warm out, and I was a
sure.
sweaty mess. And I got to tell you, I didn't gain any weight during COVID because I was sweating.
You know why? Perimenopause. Just bring it on back. All right, my dear. Well, this was
Yes,
fun.
yes, and you know what? We'll be back. We're gonna come on once a week to talk
Mhm.
about the good, the bad, the gross,
The messy, the fun.
mainly gross because we're disgusting.
Of
Because
course.
next time we chat, I got to talk to you about my obsession with Dr. Pimple Popper. Yes.
I'm right there with you, which is why I wanted you to record pulling out your chin hairs.
Ooh. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, good. I'll
All
talk
right,
to you
guys.
soon, girl.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.